Hey guys, what's up? So we've got a card which is coming out with Collection Pack 2020, and it's meant to be, I think, the last card of support for the Jinzo deck. It's called Psychic Wave, and is actually resembling, I think it's an attack that was used by Jinzo. It's in a quick play spell card. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. 1 if you control a machine monster. Send 1 Jinzo from your hand or deck to the graveyard and inflict 600 damage to your opponent. And 2, during your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish this card, then target 1 machine monster in your graveyard. Send 1 Jinzo monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, add the targeted monster to your hand. The first effect of this is just kind of some form of foolish burial. Of course, with the Jinzo returner, it can actually special summon a Jinzo back to the field. So I think that's kind of the reason why it's kind of shown in the artwork. 600 points of damage confuses me though. I would have preferred it to have been the actual attack stat of the original Jinzo, say 2400. That way it might be viable. You might have been able to put a restriction on there saying your opponent takes no further damage for the rest of this turn, or something along those lines, or you're restricted to what you can summon. I would have preferred that type of limitation than what this does, which is puny amounts of damage. The second effect is its graveyard effect. To get rid of this, you're able to recover a machine monster in your graveyard, but of course you're basically foolish burying another Jinzo monster. The downside of this is, unless you're running specific recovery cards, then it's not that great. And also, there are much better cards to run within the deck without having to rely on something like this. So what do you guys think of this card? Would you run any of them? How many of which this card would you run? Or is this kind of a bit of a waste of space? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.